Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here with GoTinyBeFree. I am at the Cottages at Pine Lake, and as you can see, it's a mess out here today. Doing a lot of work out here on the property in this early March 2025. And it's a beautiful day here just outside Huntsville, Alabama at the property, the Cottages at Pine Lake. So I just want to do a quick little video update, kind of show you kind of what we're doing. There's a lot of work going on here at the front of the property. Again, this is kind of the main entrance area. It also happens to be where the Airbnbs are going to be. Not all the homes here in the front are going to be Airbnbs. Some are actually full-time residents, but the homes that can be rented on Airbnb will be up here at the front. But because it is the entrance and the exit, it's the first thing you see and the last thing you see when you're coming and going from the property, we kind of want to make sure it looks good. And you've probably seen the renderings that shows kind of my vision for the property, what we want it to look like. Well, we're kind of in the final stages here of being able to get the landscaping taken care of, and that's why you see the ditch behind me here. This is an irrigation ditch, and we've got some more water lines and different things going in here. So we're putting in the last infrastructure here in the front. And afterward, we'll be seeding it with some grass, so there's no more mud, because right now it's dry. But when it comes a good rain, this gets really muddy. It sticks to the bottom of your feet. So we want to get rid of all that and put down some grass seeds so it can kind of pop up, and you can have a nice kind of grassy area right here. And then behind this fence, there'll be a nice little walkway to kind of walk along these Airbnbs. Whether you're a resident living here, if you're a guest coming to visit, you'll be able to kind of walk along and look at the different tiny houses, and it'll be, have some shrubs and some different things going on, some different walkways, and of course each house is going to have its own different unique theme. So anyway, let me kind of walk along here and kind of show you what we've been up to here the last few days. So here's that irrigation ditch, long ditch, about 100 feet long, the length of the parking lot there. And as in a credit cottage, you got a 8x24 RJO behind it, and then another 8x24 RJO behind it, and then behind that one is two 8x20 credit boxes put together, tiny homes. Again, all the homes here are on wheels. That is a requirement for the property here. And here you can kind of see there's the sewer pipe there. We kind of exposed that. We've got another home coming in here in the front. It'll actually be a full-time resident. It's not going to be somebody who's going to Airbnb their home. She wanted to have a lot out here in the front, kind of where a lot of the sun is going to be and all. So she's going to be coming here pretty soon. So we're getting her lot ready for her. But kind of walk along here. So again, this is kind of you can kind of imagine. So again, you can kind of imagine along this little path. You can kind of look at the tiny houses and see how they decorated them. Whether there might be a deck or a gazebo or a little water fountain or just some different shrubs, different things that people want to do. We've got an irrigation system we're putting in here as well, so that there'll be sprinklers to keep all the shrubs from, make sure they're good and watered, make sure they're growing good. And that home's being worked on right now. The owners got Francisco in there, kind of helping remodel it and kind of decorate it the way that he wants, so it's ready for Airbnb. This particular person actually lives overseas and will be here a few months a year, and the rest of the time he'd want to put it up on Airbnb so that he can earn a little bit of revenue when he's not here, and then use it as a vacation home when he is in the country. So that's a neat little concept. So he's getting that worked on. That home will be available here soon. There's a valve box there. And of course, there behind me, you've got the Peace Haven, the cook's home, which is also available for Airbnb. They'll be staying here for a few months, I believe, coming up. But in the meantime, it is still available for Airbnb. So you can email me. I'll get you in touch with them if you're wanting to stay on the property here for a little bit and kind of see what it's like to get the Cottages at Pine Lake. This is where we're going to have our sign for the property. We're going to have, of course, it's going to be lit up with some lights. We're going to have some shrubs, and it's going to be a nice little landscaping thing done here as well. This fence is what separates the private part of the property from the public part of the property. 20-foot gap for now. There'll be a sliding gate through here. And we're just putting in we're expanding the water system here, bringing in, for additional capacity, we're bringing in some larger pipes, some water pipes. So we've got some ditches there. We're also running some power. So we got the conduit here, all the way to the power pole there. And we're also running some additional conduit to upgrade our internet infrastructure as well. Again, it's 6.4 acres, and we're providing Wi-Fi to the entire property, where people are walking, where people are going to be on the lake and boating, doing their paddle boats, things like that, or kayaking. We've got some residents bringing their kayaks here pretty soon. And so we've got, we'll have internet for all your devices, so you can get a phone call or do a video in the lake if you want. And then the water line continues on there to the front of the property. So lots of work there. So a little close-up view, here I am, where we're putting in the infrastructure for that new tiny home that's going to be coming here probably in a week or two. Sewer pipes are already in. We're just going to be putting in the valve box right here with the water meter, pressure reducer, check flow valve, and all those kinds of things. That's going to be put right here. We're also going to have a hose right here so people can kind of use the hose to water their plants, things like that. And of course, we're going to be providing up to 50 amp power as well. There's a power meter right here, so I have instant power. And of course, Wi-Fi internet is right here. There's a dumpster here at the front of the property as well for trash. So you've got all your utilities basically kind of taken care of. The power, water, and sewer, of course, is individually metered, and you get your bill each month emailed to you. In the previous footage, you saw there was a kind of a blank space. We do have that one lot here on the front remaining. That's a $15,000 lot. So email me, support@GoTinyBeFree.com, if you're looking for a tiny house that you want to put here on the lake. This lot can accommodate a home probably 8 or 10 feet wide to as long as 24 or 30 feet long, even perhaps. And that's a lot that you can also Airbnb your home, or you can live in it full time. But you're kind of up here in the front in the sunshine. Again, in the summertime, these trees will actually, fill up with leaves, so you will get some shade. But of course, the sun is coming from the south over here, so you're going to have the bulk of that sun coming through. So the majority of your house probably be in the shade, but then out front, on your patio and your kind of little side area, we'll have some sunshine. So we have that one lot right there that's available. Again, can be used for Airbnb. Only lot left on the property that can be used for an Airbnb. Everything else has got to be private, only long-term residents. And we also have 2 forest lots that are also coming available as well. So email me, support@GoTinyBeFree.com, if you're interested in any of those lots. Again, the forest lots right now are only $10,000. Lake lots are $15,000. Lot rent currently is $300 per month. So it's a great deal. Again, that $10,000 or $15,000 gets you that steeply discounted lot rent. And of course, you also get access to all the amenities that we're developing, like the fire pit, the social area over there, the pergola, the hammock, the grill, the cornhole area, and some other things we'll be adding here as well. In fact, in just a minute, I'm going to show you a couple other things that one of the residents has provided for the community. Again, we got some great residents here. They're going out of their way to actually buy stuff. In fact, this resident doesn't even live here yet. He's already bringing stuff, and I'll show you what he's provided. I'm going to go ahead and put these in place. Just like in a prior video where I mentioned how some residents had actually taken it upon themselves to purchase and create a bench on the northwest corner of the property in an area that's a great spot for you to kind of sit there and have your tea or your coffee, or just sit there and meditate or pray or whatever that you're doing. It's a great spot out there. I hadn't even thought to put a bench out there, and they went ahead and did that, took the initiative, and so it's a great little spot out there. Again, we have a loop that goes all the way around the property here. It's probably about 1/3 of a mile. So, you've got lots of great spots that you can kind of stop off. So putting a bench out there on the northwest corner was really cool to see them do that. So we've got that. We've got other residents bringing different amenities, different games, different things I'll show you here in a minute as well. Just really cool, really exciting to see how people are kind of really embracing this community and making it their own and making it their home. That's what we want to see. So you can get full details on this property, how the program works, what it entails, what's coming, what we're currently developing. Right now we've got, I think, 18 tiny homes on the property, with another one coming, like I said, in about a week or two. And then we've got several others that are on their way, probably the next 2 to 4 weeks or so. So excited to see that. So if you're interested, let us know. You can get full details at GoTinyCottages.com. All the information is laid out, kind of how the program works, what's entailed, again, the development, the amenities, all that kind of stuff. And we've been working on this project for almost a year straight. And we're looking forward to, like I said, getting this front area kind of all cleaned up, getting the landscaping in place, getting the grass put down. So every time you come to the property and every time you leave, you can feel proud of the place that you live, and just seeing how beautiful, and just, when you get home, you feel like you're at home. That's what we want to do. As soon as you pull in through the gates and you pull it on the property, you just feel, I made it, I'm home. Go Tiny, be free. That's what it's all about. So anyway, Hans Schaff here at Go Tiny, Be Free. Stay tuned. We got some more videos coming. I'll, of course, take some video once we got landscaping here in place. And we got a whole bunch more projects that we're working on too, but just want to kind of show you this kind of messy video of kind of what we're working on here, because we got a lot going on, lots of pits and ditches, and I think we dug 6 ditches last week. And so we're getting all the water piping and things put in place. And it's going to be pretty neat to have all this finally buttoned up, cleaned up, and a majority of this work in the front done. So you can finally enjoy it as the spring starts to really green up and things really start growing. It's going to be great to see this whole thing just completely transform once again. So that's it for now. Hans Schaff, Go Tiny, Be Free. See you in the next video. Got something I want to show you. Follow me. This is the forest in the southwest of the property. I'll take a little shortcut to the dog park. Going in the dog park. So this is how cool our residents are. This guy doesn't even live here yet, and he's already providing amenities and things to kind of help people out with their dogs in the dog park. How cool is this? Pretty cool. So as you probably saw in a previous video here at the Cottages of Pine Lake, we've got cornhole, we've got a fire pit, we've got a pergola, we've got a hammock, we've got a picnic table, we've got a bench, all this cool stuff out here. Well, one of the residents, who is not even here yet as well, he just provided the community with a tic-tac-toe board game out here. So pretty neat. Again, one more thing. With these little wood pieces right here. X, O, X, O, X. 3 in a row I win. Pretty cool, made out of wood. This is very appropriate for the Cottages of Pine Lake here with this rustic community having these wood sets. Pretty neat, little carrying bag. So very cool. Thank you, Dennis, for supplying this for the community. All right, so you've seen the tic-tac-toe. There's the cornhole. Let me show you just a quick tour if you haven't seen it. There's the hammock obviously there in the background. Tiny houses behind that. There you got your fire pit, little bench right here. You got a pergola with a picnic table. Cottages of Pine Lake. Forest behind me and some more tiny homes.